guys, my name is Destiny Barnes. I am the owner of Treasure Box Taxes and a partner of Jumping Jack Taxes. So today's video is going to be all about withholdings. Now, withholdings is the amount of money that's taken out of your paycheck each pay period, and that amount is held and reported on your W-2 as your federal withholdings. Now, you actually control how much money is taken out of your paycheck each pay period. And the way this happens is when you're first employed through an employer, you get a W-4. And a couple years ago, it used to be that form that you would choose 1, 2, 3, 4. You would go down the checklist, and then at the end, you would have this total number of the withholdings you were supposed to claim. Now, the higher that number was, the less withholdings that was taken out during the year. However, the point of going through the checklist will determine if you were supposed to get some type of tax credit or tax break at the end of the year. So they didn't need to hold out that much during the year. But like me, on my first job out of college, I wanted all my money all through the year. So I claimed the most amount that I could. Now, I know I probably should have done that now because at the end of that tax year, I had to pay in. I didn't hold out enough during the year. So the IRS released a new W-4 form earlier this year, and it basically is a lot more customized to your situation. And instead of giving you generic numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or whatever the amount may be, now it actually gives you a concise number that is taken out. So you know the actual amount that will be taken out per pay period. That worksheet is very extensive, and it takes into account any dependents, any credits, any adjustments, if you're married, if you have 2, 3, 4, or 5 jobs. It's very, very detailed. Now, there's 3 things that you can do with your withholdings. You have the option of keeping your money during the year and having to pay it back in the end. The second option is just trying to break even, not get any money back, but also you won't have to pay any money in. And then the third option is actually withholding more throughout the year, so you do get a refund at the end of the year. You can kind of treat it as like a mini savings account if you never see it and you can't get to it really literally because it's withheld from your check. Then at the end of the year, you'll have whatever amount that was. So there are different tactics that you can take and approach the situation. The next thing I want to highlight on is if you have multiple incomes, meaning if you are married filing jointly, or you have a side hustle, or you have 3 jobs, the amount of withholdings from each job is not going to be the same. The tax strategy behind this is to have the most amount withheld from your highest paying job. That way your lower paying jobs, you don't really have to withhold that much if you've already withheld it from your highest paying job. All this is tax strategy and tax planning. So it's important for you to have a professional to help walk you through all this. So I will be glad to help you figure that out. Make sure you download the Jumping Jack Tax app, and thanks for watching.